Right, okay, so it is Sunday and I'm just off out for a short little blast before I meet up with Phoenix, and we're going to film an episode of Heartbeats and Horsepower, and then we're going to go for a spin. So I'll get some footage of that ride as well, get some decent pics of his bike, and I'll edit that later today and get that uploaded to the channel. It's also Father's Day, so like I mentioned in a video that I did the other day, if you're fortunate enough that your dad is still around, then pick up the phone or go and, you know, make a visit. He'll like that. Unfortunately, I lost my dad just over 2.5 years ago. So this is the third Father's Day, and it's tough, you know. It is. It never gets any easier. Some people say that obviously time makes things easier, but not necessarily, right? I think you just learn to live with it, you know. It's difficult at first, but then you learn to live with it. But yeah, whatever you got planned today, just give your dad a call or go and see him. So we've had some rain overnight, but it's all dried up. So yeah, the roads are not bad. It's a little bit chilly this morning, but I think it'll probably warm up later. And yeah, finally got my new GoPro back. I've mentioned it already, but yeah, my GoPro stopped charging, so the battery wouldn't charge anymore. So I got in touch. I did a bit of research, found out it was a common fault, got in touch with them, and then pretty much straight away they said, yeah, no problem, send it back to us and we'll send a replacement. So that's what happened. Right, I'm just gonna nip down here and check out the condition of this roundabout before I come back in a bit and start playing. This little roundabout is lots of fun, but every now and again you might get a bit of crap on the road. So before I start doing anything like, you know, getting any knee down or anything like that, I'll always like to come and check it out. So far so good, and my tyres aren't really that warm yet either, so I'm not going to do anything stupid. So a bit of crap on the road in the outside lane, but yeah, that's all good. So I'll come back down in a bit once my tyres are warmed up and the bike's warmed up, and I'll have a little bit of a play before I go and meet up with Phoenix. I was able to go live again yesterday as well. I had a week's ban because last Saturday we were talking about parts from China, and I said something, well, it wasn't all that bad what I said. I just said that, well, I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to get another ban, but I was a bit derogatory. And yeah, I got a week's ban from going live. So this little vlog that I'm recording is really just to test this new camera out, test the mic out, make sure it's all working properly. Favourite times to ride is early Sunday morning. You know, the traffic isn't too bad. There's not too many people on the road yet. And there's something awesome about getting up and just getting on a bike in the mornings. It just really helps to start your day. Right, do a bit of heavy braking, get some heat into the front tyre. You know, I had about an 8-year break from bikes, and I look back now and I think, how the hell did I manage 8 years without a bike? I can't ever see myself not having a bike now, you know, unless for some reason I'm unable to ride. But yeah, 8 years. I have no clue how I managed 8 years. It is a perfect mix of fun, thrills, therapy. It's just fantastic. I've had to turn my knee sliders round because they're like, I've worn them down to the point where they're wedge shaped. So I need to get the wear a little bit more even. So yeah, what have you all been up to over this weekend then? I'm going to have a bit of a break from social media next week because I'm going on holiday, which I'm really looking forward to. You know, as much as the bike is amazing therapy, but also you can't beat getting away from all the stresses of life and just sitting on a beach somewhere or sitting by the pool and unlimited drinks at the all-inclusive bar. So yeah, I'm not doing massive clutch up wheelies really. I tend not to clutch up very much, you know. I try and do power wheelies more often than not because I don't know, I think on a 1000cc there's pros and cons of power wheelies versus clutch up wheelies, and I am absolutely not suggesting that anybody go out and try them. I'm really not. And if anyone does go out and learn to wheelie, then do it somewhere safe, you know. Get a dirt bike, do it off-road. But yeah, there's a big debate between power wheelies and clutch up wheelies. Clutch up wheelies are a little bit more controllable, and you can do them at slower speeds. Power wheelies, obviously you're on the power, so you're giving it some. But on the flip side, on a clutch up wheelie, if you give it too much and the wheel comes up too violently too quickly and you panic, it's either you either risk looping out, or you risk slamming it back down too aggressively. But whereas a power wheelie, you know, it comes up on the power, and what I normally do is while it's up in first gear, for example, while it comes up, I'll click it into second and then it'll drop down nice and easily. So it is control. No, you were going to go anyway, weren't you? You saw me come in and you thought, fuck it, I'm gonna pull out anyway. I'll talk about knee down very quickly, because people do ask me sometimes. This isn't a tutorial. I'm not encouraging anyone to go out and get their knee down. But what I will say is the biggest barrier for most people is body position. So most people will try and hang off the bike, but their body will be too high. And to make knee down easier and more likely to happen, you need to lean forward and down. There's no point in just leaning over to the side of the bike, because you'll be at right angles to the bike and it's not going to happen without huge dangerous lean angles. But if you get your speed right and your throttle position and control right, and then you hang off the bike and you lean forward, like my chin is sort of pointing down towards the mirror, and it's that bit that people forget or don't realise when they're trying to get the knee down. It's bringing your upper body down and off to the side. Now there is a bit more to it, of course, and you know, you should never do it when you're out on your own if you don't know what you're doing. You know, always be with someone in case something goes wrong. But yeah, so if I'm sat upright on the bike and I just lean off to the side, I need huge lean angles in order to get my knee on the ground. But if I lean forward and off to the side of the bike and I drop my inside elbow and shoulder, then my knee is most likely to touch the ground relatively easily. Yeah, I'll leave it there, to be honest, because like I say, I don't want this to be a tutorial. And if you're going to go out and do it, then just be really careful. Take somebody with you and find somewhere quiet and relatively safe. But for now, I'm gonna switch off in a second, and I'm gonna go up and catch up with Phoenix. So I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a good Father's Day, and to all the dads out there, I hope you get spoiled rotten by your kids. So yeah, stay safe, folks.